What if I told you that money can solve many problems, but it cannot solve the problems that often hurt the most? That sounds contradictory, doesn't it? We grow up believing that if we earn more, buy more, and achieve more, life will finally feel complete. But have you ever noticed something strange? Some people have money and still feel lonely, still feel anxious, still feel exhausted, still feel disconnected from their families, and still wish they could get back the time they lost. Here is the hidden truth most people discover too late. Money is powerful, but it is a terrible substitute for the things that give life meaning. And if you understand this before success arrives, you may build a life that is not only wealthier, but also happier, healthier, and more peaceful. Stay with me because the fourth point is the one that changed the way I think about ambition forever. By the end of this video, I want you to feel something many people never feel even after becoming financially successful: calm, clear, grateful, and focused on what truly matters. For a long time, I believed money was the missing piece. When I felt stressed, I thought, if I had more money, I would finally relax. When I felt behind, I thought, if I earned more, I would finally feel confident. When life became complicated, I imagined money would untangle everything. But the more I observed people, the more I realized something surprising. Many of life's deepest problems are not financial problems. They are emotional, relational, mental, physical, and spiritual. That realization did not make me value money less. It made me value life more accurately. So let me walk you through the 5 things money does not solve. Welcome to Money with Jerry, a place where you sharpen your edge. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more amazing videos. The first is genuine love. Money can attract attention, can attract admiration, it can attract people, but it cannot guarantee that someone loves you rather than what you provide. Power quote: the greatest test of love is not what people want from you, but who remains when there is nothing to gain. Think about everyday life. When you are struggling, who checks on you? Who listens to you? Who sits with you when you have nothing impressive to show? Those moments reveal something money cannot buy: sincerity. I have seen people surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. And I have seen people with very little feel deeply loved. The difference was not wealth. It was authenticity. Do not build a life where people only know your success. Build a life where a few people know your heart. Because at the end of the day, a full bank account cannot hug you, encourage you, forgive you, or truly understand you. The second thing money does not solve is true peace of mind. Have you noticed how many people have more than enough and still cannot sleep well? They have comfort but not calm. They have possessions but not peace. Power quote: peace is not the absence of problems. It is the presence of inner stability. For years, I thought peace would arrive after I achieved certain goals, after I earned more, after I became more successful. But peace kept moving further away. Then I learned that peace is often built through simpler things: clear priorities, healthy boundaries, less comparison, less noise, more gratitude, more reflection. Imagine 2 people. One has modest income but sleeps deeply, laughs with family, and wakes up with purpose. The other has great income but lives in constant anxiety, checking messages at midnight and carrying stress everywhere. Who is truly wealthy? That question is worth thinking about. Because if your mind is constantly at war, money becomes a very expensive distraction. The third thing money does not solve is good health. This one became personal for me. There was a period when I was neglecting my body. Less movement, less exercise, more sitting, more excuses, and I felt the difference quickly. Less energy, less focus, less confidence, more fatigue. Power quote: your body is the first home your success lives in. Money can buy a gym membership, can buy healthy food, can buy medical care, but it cannot do the push-ups for you, cannot take the walk for you, cannot choose rest for you, and it cannot fully reverse years of neglect. Think about how many people spend their youth sacrificing their health for success, and later spend their success trying to recover their health. That is not wisdom. Real wealth includes the ability to wake up with energy, move without pain, think clearly, and enjoy ordinary moments. Please do not wait for a health scare to start respecting your body. Even a short walk, a few stretches, or a healthier meal is an investment in a future version of yourself that will thank you. Now let me ask you something. What would you give to have one more healthy year with someone you love? That question leads us to the fourth thing money does not solve: time. This is the point that changed me the most. We talk about making money, saving money, spending money, and investing money. But every day we are spending something far more valuable: time. And unlike money, time cannot be earned back. Power quote: money lost can return. Time lost becomes memory. I used to waste hours on things that added nothing to my life. Endless watching, mindless scrolling, delaying important conversations, postponing meaningful work. Then one day I asked myself, if I had only 1 year left, would I still spend my evenings this way? That question was painful and freeing. Imagine being 80 years old looking back at your life. You probably will not regret that you did not watch a few more random videos. You may regret the book you never wrote, the skill you never learned, the trip you never took, the apology you never made, the time you never gave to people who mattered. Money can buy convenience. Sometimes it can buy freedom of schedule. But it cannot buy yesterday. Protect your time the way people protect their money. Because your life is not made of years. It is made of days. And finally, the fifth thing money does not solve is strong family relationships. This one is deeply emotional. Some people live in beautiful houses but barely talk to each other. They eat at the same table while looking at different screens. They share an address, not a connection. Power quote: a strong family is built by presence, not presents. I learned that relationships are strengthened by small repeated moments. Listening, laughing, praying together, checking in, eating together, being available. Money can provide comfort for a family, but it cannot create trust, cannot create respect, cannot create emotional safety. Children may remember the toy for a week. They may remember your attention for a lifetime. Parents may appreciate financial support, but they also value time, calls, visits, and care. And one of the saddest mistakes is becoming successful in public while becoming distant at home. Do not let ambition make you a stranger to the people who would still love you if all the money disappeared. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine building a life where money is not the center, but a tool. You wake up with peace. You move your body. You read more. You spend focused time with people you love. You protect your attention. You use money to support your values, not replace them. Fast forward 5 years. You may not be the richest person in the room, but you are healthier, calmer, more present, more respected, more fulfilled. And that is a form of wealth many people never achieve. Here is the deepest lesson I learned. Most people think success is about accumulation. More money, more status, more possessions. But real success is about alignment. When your money, health, time, relationships, and inner life move in the same direction, life begins to feel lighter. The people who stay stuck often keep chasing what looks valuable. The people who transform start protecting what is actually valuable. You do not need to reject money. You need to stop expecting it to do the work that only character, discipline, gratitude, love, and presence can do. One honest conversation, one healthy meal, one walk, 1 hour without distractions, one call to a family member, one peaceful evening. That is how a meaningful life is built. And if you remember only one sentence from this video, let it be this: real wealth is not having everything money can buy. Real wealth is not losing the things money can never replace. So before you leave, ask yourself, which of these 5 areas needs my attention right now? Love, peace, health, time, or family? Then take one small action today. Send the message. Take the walk. Turn off the distraction. Read the chapter. Sit with your family. Choose presence over noise. If this video spoke to you, comment below. Real wealth is more than money. Share it with someone who is working hard but may be forgetting what truly matters. And subscribe for more videos on building a life that is not only financially better, but mentally, emotionally, and personally stronger. Remember this: your life may not change overnight, but one honest decision can begin a completely different future. And that future can start today. Progress beats perfection. Always.